Good morning. Today we're starting part 3 of stories. We started from the very beginning. And today we're going to talk about a couple of things. How to use the viewers, because on a post, you can't see who views it. All you can see is who's liked or commented. But on stories, you can see and know exactly who everyone is that has viewed it. So that's very valuable information. And I'm going to show you how to see that and what to do with it. We're also going to go over a quick way to post more than one frame at a time. We're going to go over how to use the question box and how to not waste your time coming up with all these awesome pictures, how to use other people's who you have permission to use. And if you're a part of my company, we're all one big happy family. We take it as a compliment when you like what we do enough to use it as your own. So you have permission to be creative with what you see on other people's page, use it as an inspiration, and use it as your own. So let's get right into it. Okay, let me share my screen. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to open up Instagram. All right, so on your stories, we're going to come back to the amazing, beautiful Susan Wade's page later. She's a leader in our company who's been in Costa Rica this week. So jealous. I will be there next time. Who's coming with me? Top 20. I'm claiming it. All right, so what are we going to do first? Okay, I'm just going to show you how, pull up your own page and then go to your stories. We'll go to the beginning of my stories. So 167 people saw this picture. There was no call to action on this picture. It was just simply, I took my before pictures, like showing that I'm using the products, right? Okay, so, and then this one, I did a poll. And one person clicked on it. I've messaged her like 7,000 times because she keeps clicking on my stuff, but she doesn't respond. I even commented on her post saying, hey, I messaged you. Here's my phone number. Text me if you don't know how to find your messages. She liked the comment and never did anything with it. Anyways, so if only one person is clicking on that poll, that's great. I have one new lead, right? Or one old lead that I still know is interested. But I know right there, you see that little eyeball at the top? 167 people have viewed this, and here is a list of who all they are. So I could probably run my business just based off messaging these people. I mean, so let's just look. A lot of times they're going to be the same people that are viewing your stuff over and over, but sometimes you're going to get a few new people thrown in there. So, so these are the one of my dog. I mean, there's some new people in there. And then my celery this morning, there's some new people in there. So make a goal one day and just see how it goes to pull up your most viewed story. It's usually going to be your first one because, over time each story is going to get more views, and message every single one of them. So how to do it would be, if you click on this airplane over here to the right, the little triangle thing, it's going to tie the message to the story. And you may not even be messaging them about the story. What I normally do is offer them a product model spot, product reviewer spot, product tester spot, or ask them to host a post. I might even offer them a spot in the business. So I don't want to use that little airplane thing because it's going to send a picture of the story with it. So then what I would do if I wanted to message Janet is just click on her name and then tap message right there. And from there, that pulls up any conversation we've had in the past. I can see what we've talked about before, and we can go from there. So utilize that. That is such a powerful thing. If you never put a poll, if you never do any kind of call to action in your stories, it's still valuable because you know who is viewing it. And that is so much more, it's so much more valuable to message someone who kind of knows what you do and who you are than just random cold messages, and I do that too, and I get people from it. But when they know you a little bit, that is so valuable. All right, so let's go over how to post more than one pic. This is a super simple tip for you guys, but it's a huge time saver. So I want to go over everything. All right, so I'm going to post to stories. So to do that, you're just going to hold your finger down on where it says your story at the top, add to story. And let's just say I wanted to post. Okay, it's taking a while to load. But while it loads, you guys can look at my beautiful little puppy. Okay, well, let's just use what we have right here. Let's just say I wanted to use those 4 celery pictures in a row. And so I actually have already posted it to my story, but I'm going to show you what I would do if I wanted to post it. So do you see on the upper right that little circle with the box inside? Tap that, and that's going to tell Instagram, hey, I want to post more than one at a time. So you're going to tap the first one in the series first. And then when you have everything there, you're going to click next. So from here, you can doctor it up however you want to. I did it exactly like it is. I didn't do anything special. I was just in a hurry to get my first story on there. But you can click through each slide down here at the bottom. So this is something I copied from someone else. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that in just a second. So when I took a screenshot of that, and I'm going to show you how to take a screenshot of it without having all their jumbled stuff at the top with their name and everything. But when I took a screenshot of it, it simply took a picture of her poll. Now, that's not going to be clickable if I just post it like that. So I would post a poll over the top of it. We learned how to do that last time. The little square peely guy at the top, tap polls. And then you can use the exact same wording that whoever this person was used. I'm interested in OMG, give me info. I'm interested, OMG. I don't even know what that says. So now when I put that over the top of what was already there, now it's clickable on my story. So I might doctor it up, and you see that little pink arrow down underneath? I'm just going to type arrow in right here at the top, scroll down to where the GIFs are, and I'm going to pick that one so it kind of fits in with the color scheme. Oh. And I'm going to make it at the size I want to kind of cover up that one there. And so it just kind of draws attention for people to click there. So then you just click next and post it. Well, okay. So then it would take you here. And I have on mine, add to Facebook stories. You see when you tap on your story right there, turn off Facebook story sharing, turn off once. So but I want it going to my Facebook. So I'm just going to cancel that, and I would click share. So that's how you post more than one at a time and just kind of still doctor it up and everything. You could add music. You could do whatever it was that you wanted to do. So I'm not going to post it because it's actually already on my story. All right, so let's talk about another little cool thing that you can do. And you can do this for just interaction purposes. You don't have to have you don't have to have it, all your stories relate to your business. And in fact, I recommend that you don't, because when I put in cute pictures of my dog and cute pictures of my kids, this was the picture day yesterday, they thought they looked so tough. Then it keeps people who are not interested in the products or business yet are still interested in me. And as they continue to follow my story and see pictures of my sweet kids and sweet dog, then eventually they're going to fall in love with the idea of the products or the business. There's no way they can't. So let's just say you wanted to, let me think of something. Okay. So let's just say we were going to do a coffee thing. I'm trying to find my last picture. Oh my gosh, did y'all see these? What if your children's drawings were real? Y'all look through those. That is so crazy. We died laughing at all of those. Anyway, so I'm trying to find a picture of me drinking coffee, but I can't. So I'm just going to use this crazy looking elephant. If your kids are an elephant and it was real, that's what it would look like. So you might say, let's just pretend that this is a coffee post. I'm going to tap the little square peely guy at the top. And instead of polls, we've been using polls and music and stuff like that here. But I want to do question. Did you see that? Question is right there by polls. So, wait, that's not what I meant to say. But look, while we're on this, we'll just go ahead and do this. So okay, we're backing up. We're not talking about coffee. We're talking about this elephant now. What is your spirit animal? Something silly like that. So you can use that to just get interaction, get people invested in you. To change the color of it, you're going to tap this circle at the top. You can put whatever you want. And just go from there. That'll kind of be a dumb story, but if you just wanted to do that, you could. Okay, so what I was actually wanting to show you guys. Okay. I'll take this date and drag it. I don't want that on there. What I want to show you is the quiz. Underneath questions is quiz. So then you can say, which flavor would you choose? Again, tap the circle at the top to change the color to whatever makes you happy. And I'm going to say original, mocha, salted caramel, pumpkin spice. So if you don't know, our Skinny coffee comes in all of those flavors. Oh my gosh, delicious. So, and then to spice it up a little bit more, I'm going to say, I will choose a winner to try for free. Or I might word that even differently and say, let's say I'm gonna turn this into like a host to post. So I would say like, vote and you can try for free. Or choose one and you can try for free. And I've totally got typos there, but just for the sake of time, I'm not going to correct those. Tap typewriter or tap the thing in the middle at the top to change the font. Something easy to read and eye-catching. Say done. I'm going to shrink it to the size that I want. And I would probably put a cute little arrow. So it's not pointing the direction I want it to point. So I'm going to tap the arrow and it reverses it. So that would be a good one. Cool. All right, now let's go over how to, and I'm totally going to use that later. That's a good one that we just came up with here. But I've posted a bajillion things this morning. We sung happy birthday to my dog. I've got all the celery stuff on there, so I'm going to wait a little bit of time. I may do it today though. All right, so you guys have all seen the adorable posts that our leaders spend the time to create. But I promise you, all of those that you're seeing, they are not always creating them themselves. I know how to create them. I'm going to do a video about how to create them for you because sometimes you're just in a creative mood and you have a little extra time on your hands. But it can take up a lot of time. So the majority of the cute ones that you see, even when they have my picture in them, are things I've copied from other people and just added my picture. So let me show you how to do that. And I looked, all of our awesomest top 20 leaders are in Costa Rica. So I think they left last night. So all their stories are filled with Costa Rica pictures. Totally. I'm totally going next time. All right. But Susan Wade, I did find something that I could use on hers. So scroll through by tapping on the right-hand side of the screen. And I have my favorites that I go to quite often. So this would be something that you could copy. You know how we've talked about sharing other people's stories. So it's not all about what your goals are, what you've done, what you're accomplishing, what you want to accomplish. People need to see that other people are successful in this business too. So this is a great one, and I'm gonna save this myself and use it for later. So if I were to screenshot it just like that, it's gonna screenshot Susan's name at the top with all those dashes, and I don't want that. So let me go back. Look what happens when I just hold my finger down. I'm just gonna hold my finger down. See, all of it went away. And then you just screenshot it. Go to the next one, hold your finger down, screenshot it. Go to the next one, hold your finger down, screenshot it. I'm going to go through all of those. And when you're scrolling through and you're seeing stuff you want to use for later, go ahead and do this. These are awesome. These are all people in our company. And so this one right here, you would save that, and then just that little question thing, not question, what was it called? Quiz, you would just copy, you would just put your own over the top of that. Did I screenshot that? I think I did. Okay, and then it goes into her own stuff. And then here's more that you can use. I'm going to use that later. I love it. Did you see that nowhere in that was Susan's face? It was all sharing what other people have accomplished. And then right there, you put your own poll over the top of that. And then there they are in Costa Rica again. Okay, so I'm going to show you how when you copy something and you want to use it on your story, but you want to put your picture in it. There was one I used of Morgan Martin's the other day. So I'm just going to do that one again. So go to stories. Whoops. Add to your story. I have to scroll up a bit because it was the other day, but I didn't want to delete it because I knew I wanted to share it with you guys. Oh, I went the wrong way. Scroll back down. Y'all are getting to see all my craziness in my camera roll. Like, what are they even doing? I don't know. I'll find it in a minute. I know it's here. I just saw it before. Maybe it was a little further back. Lots of basketball pictures. There's our bingo card, which is getting fuller and fuller. So proud of you guys. Dang, where is Morgan? Further back than I thought. I think I missed her. I'm going to pause this so you guys don't have to watch, and I'll find it. I can't. Never mind. Morgan, where are you? Okay, here it is. All right, so I want to post more than one image, so I'm going to go that little thing that just turned blue at the top. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one right here, the next one, I would just use as inspiration. I would put my own picture, my own quiz over the top of it, and go from there. But okay, so I'm going to go to next. Okay, so here's the first one, and I want to put my picture there, right? So I'm going to close out of this, not close out, but just for on the iPhone, I'm just going to click this down at the bottom to open up my photos. So I want to put my picture over it. So this probably wouldn't be the one I chose, but here's one of me. So I'm going to open that. And on the bottom right-hand screen, that square with the arrow is going to allow me to copy it. Now at the very bottom, it's not sharing on my screen. It's not sharing what. Interesting. It's like my screen share got froze. Anyways, if you open it up, it's not sharing with you guys, but if you open it up, there's an arrow with a box around it. click that and you can click copy, or you can hold your finger down on it and then it pops that copy up. So when you copy it, pull up Instagram. Okay, my phone did something weird, so we're gonna do that again. I hope it didn't post that. Oh well, I'll check later. Okay, well, let me find it again. Y'all hang out with me for a second. I think I've gone too far. Okay, here she is. All right, I'll pull up my pictures. Hold my finger down, copy, open Instagram back up. And right there it popped up, add sticker. So there I am. And I would just put my own picture right over the top of that and pinch it to the appropriate size and everything. Then go to the next one. You could do the same thing there. The next one doesn't make sure that you delete any of their phone number or whatever. And the next one, go from there and then post it. So I hope that this was some helpful info for you guys. If you put any of this to use today, message me. I will love on your post. I will like your story, whatever. I hope that you're finding these videos useful. I sure am enjoying doing them for you. All right. Bye, guys. End.